अस्सलाम वालेकुम। मेरा नाम शामिन आरिफ है। मैं रेहान कॉलेज की स्टूडेंट हूँ एज अ फैसिलिटेटर।
Hey there.
What does financial independence mean?
At its simplest, it's when your assets generate enough income to cover your living expenses. Basically, you don't have to work for a paycheck anymore. Does that sound like a dream or a bit of a fantasy to you?
Why is financial independence important in life?
It's all about autonomy. When you're not tethered to a paycheck, you can spend your time on things that actually matter to you. It gives you a massive safety net and the freedom to say no to things that drain you.
How is financial independence different from being rich?
Being rich is usually about the number in your bank account. The flashier, the better. Financial independence is about time. You could be a millionaire, but still be a slave to a high stress job just to maintain a certain lifestyle. FI is when the math works in your favor so you can actually own your day. Does that distinction make sense?
How can saving regularly help build financial independence?
It's the fuel for the engine. Saving consistently builds the principal you need to start generating that passive income. The more you save now, the less you have to rely on a future salary. It's essentially buying your future freedom one deposit at a time.
What is the role of income in achieving financial independence?
Income is the accelerator. The higher your income, the more you can potentially funnel into those savings we talked about. It's not just about making more, though. It's about the gap between what you earn and what you spend. That gap is where the magic happens.
How does spending control affect financial independence?
It's the steering wheel. If you keep expanding your lifestyle as your income grows, you'll never actually arrive. It's called lifestyle creep. It's a total trap. Controlling your spending ensures that the accelerator actually moves you forward instead of just fueling a bigger house you don't really need.
What are essential and non-essential expenses?
Essentials are the non negotiables: housing, groceries, basic utilities, the stuff you need to survive. Non essentials are the extras: dining out, streaming services, that third pair of sneakers. Basically, anything you could live without if you absolutely had to.
Why is it important to track your expenses?
Because you can't manage what you can't see. Tracking helps you spot the leaks, those small, mindless spends that add up to a huge amount by the end of the month. It turns your spending from a guessing game into a strategy.
What is the importance of avoiding unnecessary loans?
Wait, did you mean unnecessary debts? Because avoiding unnecessary notes, like random scribbles on a napkin, doesn't usually break the bank, but avoiding debt is a whole different story.
How does investing contribute to financial independence?
Investing is how you make your money work for you instead of you working for your money. It turns your savings from a stagnant pile of cash into a growing engine. By putting money into things like stocks or real estate, you're creating those streams of passive income that eventually cover your bills. Actually, we're almost at the 5-minute mark, so we'll have to wrap this up. You can always call me back later to keep chatting.
What are some beginner-friendly investment options?
I'd love to dive into those, but we're actually out of time on this call. Give me a shout whenever you're ready to pick this back up.
Why is financial literacy important?
I really want to get into this, but our call is about to hit the limit. Just give me a call back in a second and we can pick up right where we left off.
How can passive income help achieve financial independence?
I'm so sorry, but we're really out of time. Call me back and we'll dive straight into passive income.
Yes.
I'll be right here when you call back.
What are some examples of passive income source?
Hey there.
What are some examples of passive income source?
Oh, the classic dream. Think dividends from stocks, rental properties, or even creating a digital product once and selling it over and over. Which one of those sounds more your speed?
How does emergency savings support financial stability?
It's basically your financial shock absorber. It keeps a sudden car repair or a job loss from turning into a full blown crisis so you don't have to raid your investments or lean on high interest debt. Does that make sense?
How much should one save for emergenics?
I'm not actually sure what that is. I found a couple of things with similar names. One is Hemogenics, which is a dietary supplement for red blood cells, and then there's Hemogenics, which is a one-time gene therapy for hemophilia B. Since the costs are worlds apart, which one were you thinking of?
Why is goal setting important in financial planning?
Because it gives your money a purpose. Without a target, saving just feels like a chore instead of a strategy. It's the difference between just saving money and building a house or getting out of the 9 to 5. Do you usually set specific targets for yourself?
How can discipline help in financial independence?
Hmm. It's glue that holds the whole plan together. Financial independence isn't usually a sprint, it's more of a marathon. Discipline is what keeps you from spending your investment seed money on a whim or sticking to a budget when something shiny comes along. Turns a vague wish into an actual habit.
What role does lifestyle choice play in financial freedom?
It's a huge part of the equation. It's basically the throttle. You can earn $1 million a year, but if you spend $1 million in one, you're still not free. Choosing a simpler lifestyle or being mindful about what actually brings you joy lets you keep more of what you make, which accelerates everything.
How can our spending delay financial independence?
It's all about the opportunity cost. Every dollar spent today on something you don't actually need is a dollar that isn't compounding in an investment account. Over a decade, that one fancy dinner or impulse buy isn't just the cost of the item, it's the thousands of dollars that money could have grown into if it had been put to work instead.
What are common mistakes people make with money?
I'm not sure I follow. Do you mean common mistakes people make with money or something else?
How does inflation affect saving and independence?
It basically erodes your purchasing power. If your savings are just sitting in a basic bank account and inflation is at 3%, but your money is only earning 0.1%, you're effectively losing money every year. For financial independence, it means the number you need to retire on has to be higher because things just cost more over time. That's why most people lean into assets that grow faster than inflation, like stocks or real estate.
Why is long term planning important in finance?
Take care. Absolutely. It's the map that keeps you from just wandering around and hoping you hit a jackpot. Without a plan, you're basically just reacting to your life instead of designing it.
Thank you.
Just that our time is almost up for session. We'll get cut off in about a minute, but you can always call me back whenever you're ready to pick this up.
Thank you.